A man in tattered clothes hunched over the door of a sleek sedan. His fingers, unsteady, fumbled with a crude lockpick. Desperation etched into every line of his weathered face. This wasn't just any car. It held a secret he'd carried for a long time. The lock resisted, mocking his efforts when a police officer offered to help. The poor man, naive in his desperation, nodded, mistaking the policeman's approach for kindness. Interestingly, the officer was there to help himself. With a flick of his wrist, the policeman popped the car door open in seconds. The door swung wide, revealing a leather bag on the passenger seat, practically glowing with promise. The officer's eyes glinted as he reached in, pulling out a thick wad of cash, crisp, green, and begging to be pocketed. He stuffed it into his pocket. The poor man, still clutching his mission, reached for the bag, not for the money, but for some information. Well, the officer assumed he was a thief and treated him like one. The officer rifled through the bag again, his greed insatiable, and slipped another bundle of cash into his pocket. The poor man watched, helpless, as the officer's hands moved like a magician's, making the money disappear. Minutes later, a woman approached, her heels clicking like a metronome. She was elegance personified. "Officer, what's happening?" she asked, her voice a mix of concern and command. The policeman spun his tail with ease. "Caught this lowlife breaking into your car, ma'am. You're lucky I was here." The lady's eyes softened with gratitude, but only for a moment. She reached for her bag, her fingers dancing through its contents, then froze. "My money," she whispered, her gaze hardening. "It's gone." The policeman, ever the performer, turned on the poor man. "What did you do with it, huh?" He patted the poor man down, his hands rough and theatrical, searching for a crime that didn't exist. Interestingly, the man stood silent, his eyes fixed on the lady, a flicker of recognition passing through him. She didn't know him. Not yet, but he knew her. He'd always known her. The lady's anger flared. "You stole from me," she accused, pointing at the poor man. He didn't flinch, didn't defend himself. Instead, he let her words wash over him, accepting her judgment as the policeman led him away. But fate, like the rain, had a way of shifting things. The lady slid into her car, her mind racing, and tapped her phone. A dashboard camera app blinked to life, revealing footage from moments before. Her breath caught as she watched the policeman, not the poor man, pocket her money with a thief's grace. Fury replaced her gratitude, and she stormed out of the car, her voice slicing through the night. "Officer, you took my money. I saw it." The poor man stepped forward, his voice steady for the first time. "Let me help." Before the policeman could react, the poor man reached into his pocket, pulling out the stolen cash with a calm that belied his ragged appearance. He handed it to the lady, her eyes wide with shock and something else, curiosity. Exposed, the policeman muttered excuses and slunk away, his badge tarnished by shame.